Hey love! So today we're going to create this look. This is the look that I've worn in my most recent videos and I had so many requests, so I'm glad that I filmed it. It's super warm, super great for the holidays. The shadow is even called pumpkin spice. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Alright love, so I've already done some foundation and my brows, and we're just going to start on the eyes. I didn't do concealer yet because I thought I was going to wait. So first I'm going to take Penelope by Makeup GEEK and apply that all over the lid just to set any foundation that is on there. And now I'm going to mix Ice Queen and Vanilla Bean for my brow bone highlight. Now I'm going to mix Peach Smoothie and Chickadee for my crease shade, and I'm just going to buff that all around. I'm going to blend it out pretty far. And then I started to bring it down on my lower lash line and realized I didn't put concealer on yet. I just can't do it in any other order. So I decided to pop on some concealer before I went on my lower lash line. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal. It's in the Fair shade. I'm not sure of the name. Probably Fair. So I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes and anywhere that I normally conceal. I do like to highlight my nose with concealer as well because it takes, foundation does not stay on my nose very well. So I'm just going to tap that out and then set it just to prep the rest of my face. I decided to use this little Freedom contour kit and I was going to use that yellow shade. It turns out really yellow on my super pale skin. If you're not quite as pale as I am, you can probably totally get away with this. It's a nice powder though. So I just set that under eye, but you can see it's pretty yellow. So then I went back to my lower lash line with Chickadee and Peach Smoothie mix, and I'm just buffing that all around and connecting my lower lash line to my upper lid. Now we're going to take Bitten, probably my favorite Makeup GEEK shadow of all time. It's in the top 5 for sure. And I'm just going to buff that all around in my crease. I'm just using kind of a stiffer blending brush and then putting that right in the crease, layering it up and then blending it out. Putting it in the crease, layering it up and blending it out. And I'm just taking a little bit of that on my lower lash line. I'm just kind of shaping that outer edge because I want it to have kind of a sharper winged edge. I decided to make it a little more red. And I'm using Love Plus from SUGARPILL and applying that red on top. This combination just makes the perfect brighter burgundy. It's so good. I love this together so much. I've been wearing it almost every day now. And I'm just blending out those edges as it may need, using a tiny bit more Peach Smoothie and Chickadee. Just kind of layering those colors on because I definitely want you to see the orange blending out. So it goes from the Bitten and Love Plus blending out into an orange. Now we're going to use Pumpkin Spice from SUGARPILL. This is limited edition. Grab it while you can. I wanted to make it a little more foiled, so I used a little bit of primer water from Smashbox. I'm just applying that all over the lid. The shade is so beautiful, so beautiful. And you can totally leave it just like this. I decided to add a little bit of sparkle on top, a little additional sparkle. This is Penelope, also from SUGARPILL. And that just gives it a little bit more of a foiled look. Oh, this pigment is so beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Copper Sparkle from MAC. Now I'm just blending out those edges again, anywhere where that pigment may have gotten on my crease shade. I decided to deepen it up with a little bit of purple. I'm spacing the name of the SUGARPILL shadow off the top of my head, but I will list it down below. What are you doing, Noir? Noir wants to say hi. So I'm just adding that to the outer V, just tapping it on. And now I'm going to use that super shimmery white shade from the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit for my inner corner and a little bit of my lower lash line as well. I just love how this looks, so I use it all the time. And now I'm going to mix a little bit of these two shades from Makeup GEEK. I believe it is in the Spotlight and Magic Act. If I am wrong, I will leave it down below. Now I'm just taking a little bit of this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner in Noir, and I'm just running that all along in between my lashes. I'm tightlining with it as well, just kind of smudging it all up in there, just so it adds a little more definition to my lash line. But I don't want it to be perfect because I'm going to smudge it out in just a second. And I'm also going to apply that to my lower lash line as well. Now I'm going to tap, I wanted a little more depth, so I took I can't talk. Took a little bit of Corrupt from Makeup GEEK as well. Just a matte black shadow and tap that right on that outer corner, not inner corner. I can't talk. You're seeing what I'm doing, so hopefully you understand. Now I'm just applying some mascara before I apply some false lashes. This is just MAC GIGABLACK mascara. My favorite because it never smudges on me at all. Now I'm just applying some false lashes. These are the House of Lashes in Siren. Love these so much, so much. Alright, now I'm going to go back to that Freedom Contour Kit in, I believe it's in Fair. And I'm just going to contour a little bit with that contour shade. It's a little bit pinky, but I'm okay with that because it kind of doubles as a blush. So I'm just kind of laying that down with a smaller blending brush, and then I will go back with a larger stippling brush and blend that out in just a minute. Just applying that to my cheekbones, my jawline, my nose, everywhere that I normally contour. I wanted a really strong contour. For some reason I was just like, I want bold eyes, I want a bold contour. That's what I was feeling. That's what I did. And then I went a little crazy, so I decided to add a little bit of translucent powder. This silica powder, it's from IT Cosmetics, but it's amazing. It's by Pores. It's just like flies everywhere. So I just wanted to clean that up a little bit, and now I am applying some blush. This one is from Makeup Revolution. It's one of their matte blushes in Nude. So I'm just blending that right on top of that contour. Again, I wanted a really strong cheek. So if you don't add so much, because I'm kind of crazy. And then I added kind of a white cast because I put too much on. I was trying to bake. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at baking. Now I'm going to highlight. This is the Becca. I got distracted by myself. Wow, I'm just mixing Champagne Pop and Pearl together, and it just creates a nice, more pale shade of Champagne Pop, which I am all about. So I'm just highlighting like crazy. And now I'm going to line my lips. I believe this is Tootsi from Colourpop. So I'm going to line them and fill them in a little bit, and now I'm going to use Native from Urban Decay. And then I believe this is Sandy from Buxom. Just a little bit of gloss. These are my favorite glosses of all time. Alright love, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys like it. You all seem really excited, which made me really happy that you wanted to see this look. Things have been crazy, but I have so many videos coming your way. I promise, for real this time. So let me know what you guys want to see next, and if you ever recreate any of my looks, please tag me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, because I would love to see, or you can always send me a snap. And as always, those links are down below and in this video. I hope you all are doing so amazing, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!